Hello and welcome to a Farming Simulator 22 mod spotlight. You can see I have some tractors parked over here. These were all featured in the last episode, but today we have some implements and a couple of other funny things. So let's just get straight to it. Our first thing isn't an implement actually, it is a harvester. It is a New Holland CX 8060 to 8090 series. So let's have a look at this. Here it is here. So you can get the CX 8060, 8070, 8070 with a larger grain tank, an 8080 or an 8090. Let's go for let's get the larger. Let's just get that largest one. Let's get an 8090. So you can get Trelleborg wheels, or Michelin, or Mitas, or BKT, or Continental, or Vredestein. So you've got quite the set. Let's just go for these ones, some Vredesteins. And you can get pipes, standard pipe. Okay. Let's go for this one here. And that is pretty much it. Now, one thing to note about this is it does not come with its own header. You have to get the 28-foot Variefeed header from in the game to work with it, which is slightly unfortunate for branding reasons. I'll show you what I mean in a second. But yeah, that's the one I have to work with. Now, we also have in trailers, we've got a harvester, so we need some grain transport. So we have some Daimler, I believe they're called, a Daimler TSM 230 and a TSM 330L. So we'll get both. So you can get configuration extension. We'll get a bit of an extension. And then wheel brand, many different wheels, including ones that aren't in the game, such as Ascento. Very nice, let's get some Ascentos in. And there it is, looks good. And the larger one, which you can also get an extension on. We won't get it on this one. My apologies there. I just had to cough for a second, but we're back. So let's get the BKTs on this one because these aren't in the game either. So let's get them. Should buy that. Now we have a Roland Turbo Classic 2030, which looks very Rolandish. So you can get so that's like silage extensions, normal or small extension. We'll get that nice little small extension on it. So you can get, we also have BKT FL, BKT FL 630. That's another new brand. Let's go for these then. We have some Aeolus AE74s. Design avec Renfoot. Oh, like a strengthening bit. We'll get it with strengthening bits. So let's buy that. So that's a 22,000 litre capacity. This is around 40, and this one's around 35. Now we also have a what's the category? In a low loaders, we have a Bailey drop bed. It's like a flat low loader, which looks good. Yeah. So let's just buy that. And then we also have in we have a JLG 860 SJ telescopic boom. This is a cherry picker. I got it simply because I saw it and I was like, what could that be used for? So, well, let's find out. 57,000 to buy. Thankfully, it's got chainsaw. Put it away. There we go. It's got wheels unlike the picture, which is good. Right, let's start with our New Holland. So here's the branding issue. You can see this. I don't know what's going on with my textures recently about being fuzzy. I need to put that one out. But you can see this is in full capitals, and this is not in full capitals. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is so fuzzy. But that's older New Hollands have it in small letters. Newer New Hollands have it in full capitals. So it just means they don't match. But, small things. This does look good though, as a harvester. God, everything is really fuzzy. I don't know why that is. If you look at a certain angle, it sometimes snaps back into focus. But, don't know. Let's have a look inside. Looks very nice. It's got the period correct IntelliView monitor. Yeah, this is started. Let's look at those textures. Ooh, beeps. See, I don't know. I really don't know why that is. It's only started since last episode. I don't. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. Sounds good. No interactive control, but there's mouse control for the door. Yeah. Everything in here looks really quite good actually. As good as it can look with these poor textures. I'm not blaming that on the mod. I'm blaming that on my game being weird. If anyone knows why that would be, please tell me, because it would be useful to know. So there we go. Got our header on. Let's unfold it. Check how that looks. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, all fits very well. Oh, let's also check the pipe. Make sure the pipe is the right length for this header. Oh yeah. Plenty long enough. You could probably get a 30-foot header if you wanted to, if you found a mod for one. But there's no New Holland Vari-Feed 30 included in the game. I also annoyingly can't get along that road, which I was hoping to, because that's the field I want to harvest out there. So let's just go around the long way then. That will give us a chance to do a proper speed test, as well as beacons. They look good. Lights, they look good. They properly reflect inside, although in real life, if you were to put the lights on, it would dip the monitors so that they don't blind you at night, as opposed to light them up. But still, you know. Let's see, flashing lights, do they? Nope. And the lights don't show up in the little control panel. Indicators do show up down there by the steering wheel though, and look good on the outside. Right, let's just set them to work right here, make sure the worker works, and then we'll check your pipes out. I do own this field. There we go. Sounds good. Looks good. Yeah. All looks good. Yeah, that kind of whistling noise that you might be able to hear, that's quite accurate for New Holland combines. I operate a New Holland combine in real life, so quite knowledgeable on the sounds they make. But let's just run back to the store. It's somewhere over here. Here it is. Right, so we have our trailers to look at. Yes. We will only test one of the Demlers because they're so similar that if, you know, one works, the other one will work. So there's the textures. The left one, the textures are blurry, and the right one, they're clear. I don't know what's going on with that. Why are you fuzzy? I'm going to try and get it sorted for next time, because it's quite annoying. See, this one has a rear steering axle, whereas that one does not. But they both look very good. Can you climb the ladder? Oh, you can. Kind of. Anyway, let's... good grief. Stratus might be slightly... slightly stressed by these. I maybe should have bought large Stratus. Let's just take this Daimler. We'll leave the big one. Looks good. Not all the hoses are plugged in. What are they hoses for? I don't even know what they are. But most of them have. So indicators. Ooh, nice sequential indicators. I like them. Very nice. Brake lights work. Excellent. Should just check this. Running lights. No running lights. It's okay. So tip side back and grain door, as would be expected. Hopefully this guy's managed to get some grain thus far. And we'll just take this over to the farm and check that it unloads properly. Also check that the New Holland pipes out properly. I actually missed a bit. I didn't set them off missing a bit, did I? Oh, good grief. Alright, we're back. Please pipe out. Thank you. Ooh, grief, barely high enough. Very nice. Fills well, looks good. Yep, looks very nice doing it. That'll be enough. There's an interesting ledge there. I don't know about that. It's not very fluid looking in it, but you know, it's a small detail. It's a very nice looking trailer. Yeah, for some reason the textures on this one don't seem to be playing up, but yeah, it does look very nice. Oh, and I'll have a look at the wheels in a second since they're non-in-game wheels. Jeez, we almost had a crash. Let's have a look. Shell. See. Yeah, push floor works as would be expected. Let's just fill it with a bit more wheat and we can check again. Let's have a look at these tyres. They don't have very high quality textures, but that definitely could be a problem I'm having. So I can't exactly tell you that, although judging by the fact the hubs there have decent textures, probably that is just the wheels. But they do look good. It's always nice to get another brand of tyre. That looks good. And the push function, yeah, it looks good too. Yeah, looks very good. Very nice. Right. This seems like a fine trailer. I'm just going to park it. Jeez, I'm going to park it in the way, aren't I? I'm just going to park it down here on this road. Totally didn't hit that fence. There's no evidence of that. It's definitely not recorded. Right. Nice trailer. That's a noisy harvester. Right. Yeah, let's look at the Roland next. It looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice. Oh, get a little bit of clipping into the back door, although not. There's something here I'm hitting. It's got a thing in front of the grain door behind it. Okay, you can clip through it a bit. It's not got quite a solid clip pattern as like the Daimler. But, I'll take John Deere for this one. Right. I think generally I brought tractors that are too small, but we'll get by. Right, here we go. Let's just check our lights on the back of this one. Oh, and cables. Yeah, they're all plugged in appropriately. All look good. Yeah, looks good. Brake lights look good. Side lights. Obviously doesn't have any running lights, but it's maybe a bit pulled down in the front, but that could definitely be the John Deere because this is quite a small tractor. But it's not tiny. In fact, the back wheel is off the ground. Oh, that's the New Holland fill. Let's see then. Very good brakes. Right. That looks good filling up. Yeah, it looks about right. I think it was a 22,000 litre capacity on this trailer, so it should take the whole tank of New Holland easily. As a New Holland fan, that does slightly annoy me, the header and the combine not having the same branding, but I can get by it. There's probably a mod out for a older Variefeed header, so you just need to get that if you wanted it to look all period appropriate. You almost tempted. Yeah, all looks good inside the tank as well. There's no clipping or anything. is very tipped forward, this trailer. I have seen these trailers in real life. There's a farm near me which has a couple. They are pulled by Fendt 700 series, and they look normal. Although a Fendt 700 series is a lot larger than this John Deere. So we've had almost say they look undersized in this game, these Rolands, but maybe not, because they're large trailers. They really are. Tip. All looks good. Yeah, looks fine. Excellent. Good. So we've got two good-looking trailers. Oh, this one has a rear steering axle. Okay, I am going to try this on another tractor to just see if it's. Yeah, I'm just going to see. We'll put in the dudes. Ooh, it's kind of running away. Let's just park this over here by the pizza billboard. Right. Get in the dudes. Which I will say, the dudes, the slow gearbox in the dudes is starting to drive me mad. I do wish it shifted. The auto shifting worked a bit better on it. See, it's pull. Is it floating? That's floating, right? Was it always floating, or has that just started? Huh. That's strange. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try an in-game chat. There. In fact, let's get the tractor, which in real life this is pulled by. It's a Fendt 720 Vario. So let's just get that. Right. This is what I've seen pull this trailer in real life. Oh, scale-wise, actually, no, I think they do look a bit correct. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is definitely floating. It is less pulled down the front, to be fair, but it's floating, which is strange. Hmm. Right. Let's park this. Just park it in the bushes. Excellent. Not a bad trailer, but it's slightly strange that it floats. Did it float from the? In fact, you know what? I'm gonna get another one. I was sure that wasn't floating in the beginning. Let's just. Oh no, no, it was always floating. Okay, so it floats. Don't know about that. The Daimler doesn't float, right? Nope. It's on Earth. It's on the moon. Right. Let's have a look at this JLG then. Can clip through all of that. Can't clip through the boom though. Can clip into the back of it. Okay, so it's not got a great clip pattern. Very orange, but which end do you get in? Where do you get in it? Oh, here. Oh, there I am. Quite cool. And the cab. Oh, the cab's over here. And then there's a camera that's. What on earth is this camera? Why is it upside down? Okay, I don't know. I seem to have a problem with my camera inverting sometimes. It's apparently not. Doesn't happen to everyone. I blamed in one of the earlier episodes a Scania truck on having an upside down camera, but it could have just been my game doing this. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. Now let's start it. Sounds good. So let's see what the controls like. Wait, hang on. I've noticed something. That is not connected. I would not be getting in a cherry picker that's only connected via hydraulic ramp. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's weird that I have to get in down here and I get out up there. But let's see. So what kind of height have we got on this thing? Fair amount of height. Up. There we go. My goodness. fair height, and then you can swing it, as you'd expect, and then you can also swing the basket. Oh, tip the basket. That looks dangerous. And then, what else can you do? There's one other control. Oh, flip that bit up, which we've just been tipped out. There we go, so that is maximum height there. That is a... Oh, you fall from the basket. That's a fair height. I suppose if I get in here, hey, you get quite a good view. See the New Holland's full again. You can see my fields, the mess which I need to tidy up. Excellent, well, I mean that is quite cool. Now the question is, how does it behave when that's up there when you're driving? That's a top speed of 7 kilometers an hour, so it's a good thing we got a low loader, eh? Let's pull this in a bit. It's a shame you don't get out though. Oh, it's wobbling. It's a shame you don't get out in the basket. That would be nice, instead of you just plummet. Right, which buttons? Whoa, did you see that? Look at the boom that's clipped through the edge of the... Oh, good grief. Let's pull this down a bit. Right. Okay, so let's put it on the... I don't know what I've done to the basket, it's all kind of bent looking. I'm going to put this on the Bailey low loader. Now these low loaders work by you drive it on from the front. This doesn't have any ramps. Usually they have ramps. It's running away. Here we go. Now if I thought this through, I'd put it on the other way. Because, yeah, I need to put it on the other way. Because otherwise the tractor's going to get smacked by the boom. So let's just rotate around. It's an interesting thing. My problem with it is I just don't know what you do with it. I guess it's good to look, to go up high and look around, but you're not going to get to stand up there. So you can't use it for like cutting trees or anything, because you fall out the basket. And you can't even stand in the basket if you wanted to, because you fall through the boom as well. Yeah. Not sure. Does Bailey have straps on it? It doesn't appear to, no. Now let's get a tractor. Just get a Deutz. Right, let's reverse over and pick this thing up. It's sliding. What's going on? No, no, no. Being attacked. Oh, good grief. Nope. Oh, you get in the stupid thing. Why is it sliding backwards? No. Get on the low load. Stay on the... No! Ah, jeez. I don't know if that's a problem with this stupid lift thing, or if it's the... Is there straps on this low load? There is not. Oh gosh. An unfold tractor. What does that do? What are those things? Hold on, I need to get this hopeless thing off here. Right, you understand what's going on with this trailer. Right, let's actually have a look around it. Right, it looks good. Slightly basic, but, you know. Right, okay. So, let's just pull out the way a bit of all this chaos I've created. So the button Unfold Tractor, which is not related to the dudes, because when you press it, these things at the back there disappear. But I don't know where they go. Oh, they go on the front there. So that when you take it off, it doesn't sit as flat? I don't know what their purpose is. But I don't know how you put the wheels. You should be able to move the wheels up and down with a button of some sort. But there's no mouse control. can't do it from outside. I don't know. There's no buttons to do it. Oop, wrong button. I don't know how you lower the wheels. Because you can drive something on there. It skates about a bit, but you can drive something on there. I'm willing to bet this is probably more made for equipment than vehicles. Although that is on there. Let's just get the John Deere now and we'll see. The lack of straps is an issue, because in this game, really you need straps to stop things just sliding about the place. Otherwise you really just have problems. But let's see. Yeah, because the ducts are sliding already. Check the lights. Oh yeah, the ducts has fallen off. That's an issue. Let's come on, pull. Right, there we go. Right, let's try putting a piece of equipment on it. But the lack of straps is certainly a problem. I'm assuming that's what these things are for. These funny things that come off, so that you can lay it flat when you take it off. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just park it here, along here. Now, in real life, we have one of these, and what we use it for is transporting our 4-meter non-folding power harrow drill combination, which is similar to this. So let's, although it's shorter, this won't fit, I don't think, width-wise. So let's just get a 4-meter power harrow, and we'll just see if that fits on it. Is that practical? I don't know. I'm not particularly impressed with it. Oh, come on, tractor. Speed up. I don't know. The lack of straps is slightly annoying. I'll try to forward. Right. Let's see. Lengthwise, it's going to fit. Okay, height-wise, it's a bit of a scrape, but you certainly wouldn't fit anything much wider. If you could get a toolbar drill, then that would fit quite well. But no, that fits well. So if you wanted to transport this down the road, because obviously 4 meters is a bit wide for the road, that would work. But the problem is, because of the lack of straps, I mean, there's no way of strapping it or locking it. Will that just fall off? Let's go for a drive and see. Yes, I think the short answer is yes, it will fall off. So, well, I think that does it, really. Wow, great to the mess here. Right, what did we have? Okay, Grace, let's send this thing off. Right, okay, so we had this Bailey loader thing, drop bed, which seems nice, it looks good. Main problem is it just doesn't really work for anything. The lack of straps means everything just slides off it. So you just have to drive very carefully with it. But it also doesn't seem to behave particularly well when there's a tractor on it. So, you know, transporting implements is probably its main purpose. We also had this Roland 2030 Turbo Classic, which seems like a nice enough trailer. My biggest problem with it is the fact that it floats, and also the stand is clipped through the ground, which I just noticed. It seems to float, which I'm not a big fan of floating trailers, but you know, you might be. It does look nice that you can like read the danger warnings and things on it, but I don't know about the float. We also had the Daimler trailers, both this one and the smaller one, which is over there somewhere. They seem like very nice trailers actually. Quite a big fan of them. They do look good. Don't knock it for the blurry textures. That's on my end, but yeah, it does look very nice. Quite a fan of them. And then we had this JLG lift thing, which honestly don't know if it's still running. I think it might be, but it's really pointless to be honest. What are you going to do with it? You can clip through most of it. You can clip through the basket, which is ridiculous because that means you can't even stand in it. When you get out, you just fall from space, and it's just, I don't know. With a bit of cleaning up, it could probably be worth something. Right now, its main purpose would be to look around to see what's happening. If I get in it, so that I can tab to the New Holland CX8090, which we also had today. Again, the blurry textures are on my end. Ignore them. I think it's a very nice looking harvester, to be honest. If I'm going to nitpick, this is incorrect. That shouldn't have an actual sticker on it. It should just be like an imprint in the metal. But you know, that's a small thing. But yeah, it looks good. Wish my textures weren't blurry. I'll try and get that sorted. But yeah, I would say this and the Daimler are the two higher quality things we had today. I don't know. You know, your mileage may vary on the rest, but I'm not too fussed with it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.